you know how a lot of guys will be like, I just want a girl who fits into the puzzle that is my life. Like, she has to fit in perfectly. And I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work because I'm the fucking puzzle, I'm the board, I am the sun. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna see me as a tiny piece in your puzzle of your life, which means you want me to fit into you, I know for myself, I'm very protective of my creative energy and my creative entity. And one of my biggest fears is losing that to a man. I get the ick when men question my authority or jurisdiction over my own life, my environment, my space, the shape of my life, my hours, my boundaries, things that maybe it's radical for a woman to say, for my work life to go well, these are things that I will and won't do, right? And at first they may act like they're fine with it, but a lot of guys really do have a sick thing where they like to take a woman who seems strong, independent, like she has things going on for her, and slowly start to push and prod her boundaries till she isn't putting her energy into her life the way she originally wanted to. And the thing is, it takes a few times to feel what that feels like and feel what the overstepping of boundaries feels like and feel when they aren't actually respecting that you have a job. You have a job that matters to you. You have a shape of your life that matters to you, and you are not just going to bend to their will. And I'm not with this, I'm not with this submissive shit. Like, to be honest with you, I'm not, that's not for me. I think a lot of times guys put on a really good facade of confidence, and then you may be with them for a certain time and realize that that is put on in certain ways, or they feel bad about their career in certain ways, and that starts to bleed in an infected way. It becomes an infected wound that they will hide for you, but then bring up and be like, well, blah. Did that make sense? And I'm not in a space to, I've done it like twice already, honestly, where I've like tried to carry someone up out of that, and it hurts too much, and I'm not trying to do that right now. I'm not in the space to lose myself to a man's insecurities, and like I can't spend times just stroking the ego, because the thing is, like, I'll give you an example. I was telling someone about this guy that I was seeing, about how this Uber driver late at night pulled over and starts talking to me really creepy and being like, get in, sweetie, like, let's go. And I tried to tell him that, and he thought I was rubbing in the fact that this dude had a car, and he didn't. And I was like, no, I was trying to tell you that it was creepy that this random old guy at 2 a.m. stopped on the side of the road, and I'm alone just trying to walk home, and asked me to get in his car. But because you're insecure about not having a car, you heard that as me rubbing in that he has a car and you don't. I can't deal with that right now. I can't deal with that right now. I feel too old for that. And also to protect, I just have things I need to do and I need to work on, and like in my own, and I'm not doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? And it starts again, I feel this year I have started to maybe have like, I feel people pushing up against my walls. Like, I hear the ding. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hear them encroaching on it, and me being like, whoa, okay. Let's get some perspective here and get a fucking grip. Because every time I mention a car in a story, you're going to think I'm rubbing something in your face, and you're talking, and you don't want to hear about me going out with my friends because you couldn't go out and have fun for whatever reason, and then it all just becomes a weird guilt trip. No. Something I've noticed as a woman who has tried not to be like always materialistic, you know what I mean? Like, I understand people are not their jobs, right? However, unfortunately, I think the way men are socialized, they do not often feel good about themselves if they're not doing well work-wise. And so what they end up doing is transmuting that into your fault for not doing the emotional labor to read his mind, because he didn't want to bring this up, but he wanted you to know. Please fucking try. No.